Good afternoon, ladies and gents. If you ever spent any time in a high school, you probably learned in your history class that Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth. In that history class, they probably told you nothing really much more than Abraham Lincoln went to the Ford's Theater to see a show. Booth snuck into the part of the area where Lincoln was watching it, pulled out his gun, shot him, and then fled the scene. But there's actually a lot more to the assassination than you probably think, and some of it really hits close to home for me. Although the part that hits close to home actually doesn't have to do with Abraham Lincoln, it has to do with the Vice President, Andrew Johnson. To explain this better, I'm actually going to take you guys on a little trip. Let me further the plot a little bit. Andrew Johnson was supposed to be assassinated by a man named George Atzerodt on the same night that John Wilkes Booth assassinated Abraham Lincoln. To prepare for this, he booked a room in the Kirkwood Hotel, which was the same hotel that Andrew Johnson was staying in. Before I finish the rest of this, we gotta take a little trip over to a really cool place around here, so just follow me. So as I already established, George Atzerodt planned on assassinating Andrew Johnson. So he thought the best way to do this was to go to the hotel that he was staying in and ask around about where he was. Although George Atzerodt, he was kind of a coward. So at the end of the night, he couldn't muster up the courage to actually commit the act. So instead, he went to the hotel bar and started drinking, in which case he became extremely intoxicated and ended up roaming the streets throughout the night. One of the hotel employees thought it was odd that he was wandering around the hotel asking about where the vice president was. So he contacted the officials and told them that there was a suspicious man in a gray coat. Atzerodt ended up fleeing the hotel and fled to Germantown, Maryland, where I live. He went to his cousin's house, Richter Farm, and hid there. So without further ado, welcome to Richter Farm. Yep, this is where Richter Farm used to be. After it was torn down, they conveniently built a park here, but you can still find it by looking for this patch of trees that create nice shade for this park. If you ever want to find this place, you want to go onto Richter Farm Road, which happens to be right down there, and you want to follow it into the neighborhood located on Molasses Run Drive. Once you'll find this patch of trees, you'll see a little park inside of it, and that's how you know you found Richter Farm Road.
Should be swinging together, you and me, all night, holding hands and moving our feet.
So that's my little history lesson of the day. I just thought it'd be cool because I live so close to that area, and it's not really a story that you hear in your average history class. You might have been told it, but probably not. I was told it in mine because it's literally located 5 minutes from my high school. So they usually point out the window and point to that grove of trees and say, that's where he was caught. So I just thought it'd be cool to tell that story, you know, maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. Obviously, I don't know for sure if you really do learn it in your average history class. You might. I mean, I assume you don't because people don't really talk about that story as much. But if you do, let me know. Drop a comment down in the comment section. I'd love to hear if you really do hear about it.
You'll take me to the places that I wanna go. So let's go. Wrap your arms around me and hold you tight now. Let's go together right now. I wanna dance with you. Feel the rhythm now. She'll be swinging together, you and me, all night, holding hands and moving our feet. She'll be swinging together, you and me. Let yourself go and get up to the beat. All night, all day. Come on, baby, turn up the heat. All night, all day. Come on, baby, turn up the heat.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. If you have anything you didn't like, I'm open to criticism, so leave a comment down below, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Forever like so let's go, here we go. Move your body closer and get into the groove now. See how well we fit together, oh so smooth now.